The Little League World Series dream has become reality for 13-year-olds in Livermore, California this summer. The 50-70 World Series. We started with 12 teams. We are closing in on our final 4 as we play tonight in the U.S. bracket. And yesterday it was New Jersey in dark blue against Michigan in royal blue. Christian Mascaro, the great catch in right as New Jersey hung on to win yet another one-run game. Chase Capello racing home with the winning run as Toms River East came from behind to stay alive. Tonight they will play Pearl City, Hawaii, led by Riley Omine, who was filthy on the bump despite taking the loss last night against Florida. He can do it at the plate as well, as you see here. And Hawaii started the tournament 2-0, trying to bounce back from a loss yesterday. The winner of this one gets Florida in the U.S. final on Saturday. The loser is done for the summer. Everything on the line. Pearl City, Hawaii, and Toms River East, New Jersey squaring off. Good evening, everyone. So glad you're with us. Hawaii opened with wins over Louisiana and Michigan. Look at those error columns. Those games were not pretty. They committed 3 more yesterday, falling to Florida 6-4. And that ball game a little bit closer final score than it really was because Presley Bromberg shut them down until Hawaii scored 4 runs in the 7th. We'll see if that momentum can carry over at the plate this evening as Declan Sloan of New Jersey misses high with his first pitch. And it's 1-0 on the leadoff man from Pearl City, Boston Schwager, who also happens to be the starting pitcher for Hawaii. The East against the West, from about as far away as you can be and still be in the same country. Toms River East down on the Jersey Shore, and Pearl City on the island of Oahu. Schwager leads off for Hawaii. They've been very dominant in the top half of the order, and they've not been able to maintain that production all the way down through the bottom. Omine and Onamura really dangerous in the middle. Teams have pitched around Onamura a lot this week. That's hit on the ground to second base. Play made by Michael Mendez, and there's one away. For New Jersey on the mound, this is a 13-year-old All-Star tournament. He is 11. Declan Sloan doesn't turn 12 until next week. He is playing up in age group, as he did with this team last year when they came up 1 game short of Williamsport. This year they come back, they get to Livermore, and now they're trying to play for the U.S. title. He is their number 3 starter. Numbers 1 and 2 are unavailable. They are ready to go Saturday, Sunday if the East from Toms River, New Jersey can keep going. Wasn't even on this All-Star team 6 weeks ago. He was playing with his age group, the 12s. Late swing by Titan Takahashi, and he did stay alive. Also one of their pitching stars. Titan can't pitch tonight either. Waited on the breaking ball and hit it to left. Playable out there, and there are 2 away. Very difficult to get a ball out of here when the wind is blowing in, as it has been the last couple of days. About 260 feet to the fence all the way around. 70 feet between the bases and 50 feet from the pitching rubber to home plate at this level of Little League. Kelton Onamura takes the ball high. He's been on base 6 times out of 9, 4 of those via the walk. That one is stung straight through the box. A 2-out single for Pearl City, Hawaii. This is what Onamura is capable of, and why teams have avoided him whenever possible.
Number 14, Riley Omine.
Hawaii, the West Regional champions, 14-1 on the year, suffered their first loss last night to Keystone Little League from Florida. New Jersey, the East champions, 15-1. Their only loss was against Florida on Monday night. They had a 2-0 lead in the 7th and didn't hold it. This is Riley Omine. Runner headed down to second base. McHugh's throw in time at second. Cut down on Amora, and he limps as he heads to the bench. What a start for Toms River East. The beast of the East comes to the plate next. Bottom of the first inning at the Little League Intermediate Baseball World Series. Toms River East, New Jersey, they looked dominant. They were up 2-0 on Florida with 1 out in the 7th. Wound up losing the game 3-2, and then back-to-back one-run wins. A little bit of controversy in each, beating Louisiana and Michigan yesterday 5-4. Declan Sloan pitched in relief in that one. He will start in this one. Well, I guess he already has started. As we take a look at the starting lineup for Toms River East, New Jersey. That's right, they rolled 12 right-handed hitters at you. And very good lineup at hitting singles. They're not a real power team. Mascaro, leading off, has a lot of the power. He's swinging first pitch, backhanded by Takahashi, can't get it out of his glove. And Christian Mascaro is aboard to start the game. Ryan McHugh, 5 hits from that cleanup spot. And Tyler Tadero down in the 7th spot, 2 for 5. This is continuous batting order, as you've seen and will see throughout Little League All-Star play. Everybody in the lineup all the time. So 12 hitters for New Jersey and for Hawaii in this one. Jace Capello, the shortstop, stands in against Boston Schwager, the Pearl City left-hander. There's Capello. Saw him race home with the key run against Michigan. Again, Schwager throwing over to Onamura at first. Schwager threw 95 pitches last Thursday against Encinitas, California in the West Regional Final. So he wasn't eligible to pitch here until yesterday. Did throw 18 pitches last night in relief against Florida. Hawaii is without Takahashi and Propios and Omine. 3 of their top 4 arms. Schwager is the other one. If New Jersey can get to him, then you're dealing with Hawaiian pitchers who maybe haven't pitched in more than a week. But it is a big if. Schwager is a big fella. And one of the stars of this team, 5'7", 130 pounds for the left-hander. It's really a challenge for Hawaii to get through those first couple of games with neither Omine, who pitched last night, or Schwager available because of their performance in the regionals. Schwager goes to first, and Capello didn't mean it as a bunt, but it works out like one. And Mascaro moves to second. And the Pearl City infield will meet and discuss. And was time called? The runner takes off for third. Everybody's understanding is that time was called, and so Mascaro will trot back. Can't blame a guy for trying, right? Logan Macchia, the hitter for Toms River East. At first base today, one of their standout pitchers. Mascaro in your picture at second, and Macchia at the plate are a dominant 1-2 combination. First pitch looked like a changeup, down, and Macchia swinging over the top. Yep, slow start in this tournament. He did unload a double yesterday. The New Jersey team, we told you, 1 game away from Williamsport last year. And that was the reason they came back. Hunter Mascaro goes, the throw hit the runner's back. He's in the batter's box. He's in position. That's a dead ball, and the runner gets third. And so Mascaro swipes it and is at third with less than 2 outs. Tai Takahashi, the Pearl City manager, going to come discuss this with the umpires. But as long as the hitter didn't do anything untoward, and certainly Macchia didn't, there's going to be no problem there. Actually, not a dead ball. I take that back. It was in play. I know we have umpires watching, so want to live up to their standards and get that right. Not a whole lot of room for it to go here anyway. So Mascaro at third. 2-1 the count to Macchia for Toms River East here. Big cut, and it's 2-2. Came way inside, got away, but Mascaro retreats to third. As you can see, the ball caroms off the pads behind the plate. Sometimes it's kind to the pitcher and catcher, sometimes it's not. Infield in for Pearl City, don't want to go behind early. Fouled straight back. Schwager delivers, down and in, and Macchia is aboard. Runner Mascaro making overtures, but retreating to third.
For the East, number 3, Ryan McHugh.
So Mascaro at third, he led off with an infield single. Macchia at first, he just walked. Hawaii has the most errors committed and the lowest fielding percentage in the tournament, and uncharacteristic for what you think of as a stereotypical Hawaiian team. We'll see if New Jersey tries to do anything here. Their most consistent hitter in this tournament is at the plate. McHugh is 5 for 8. He lines that one through the right side for a hit. New Jersey in front here in the first. Ryan McHugh, his 4th run, driven in Livermore. And New Jersey, back-to-back come-from-behind wins over Ascension Parish, Louisiana, and Taylor North, Michigan, has felt like it's been coming behind ever since they blew that lead against Keystone on Monday night. Playing 4 days in a row. Now they play with a lead here. They'll hold the runner on at first. Big hold of that side as Bryce Tomitz, the batter. Not sure about holding McHugh on at first with Macchia ahead of him. See Tomitz swing at the first pitch. New Jersey will do that. They were unapologetic about it, and it has worked for them. Aggressive in the strike zone. And quickly the count 0-2. Fourth game of the tournament for both these teams. And you see Onomura to your right has gone behind the runner, McHugh. Called strike 3 on the corner. Boston Schwager gets his first strikeout, and it comes in a big spot. 2 down. Really good spot. Kind of slanting down to catch that corner. Told you 5'7". He stands, feels like taller out there. Really gets good downhill angle as he spins to second. Michael Mendez, the batter. There's the good breaking ball for a strike. Fouls that one at the plate. Elimination game, yes, but whoever wins doesn't have to beat Florida twice. They just have to play one game Saturday for the U.S. Championship, and the winner of that will play for the international title on Sunday. And the international title game will be Navajoa, Mexico against West Seoul, South Korea. Those two teams played a thriller yesterday, 7-6. It went 12 innings, pushing back the start time of the Pearl City game. Mexico won that one yesterday, but West Seoul, South Korea rebounding with an 11-1 win over Puerto Rico this afternoon. Mendez able to lay off after the delay. Schwager took a step toward the dugout, but does not get the inside corner from Wayne Bonington, the home plate umpire tonight. Darren Lambert, Darren Muller, and Mark Scott on the bases. Fouled away by Mendez, making Schwager work in this inning in addition to taking the lead. Chopped over the mound. Takahashi dropped it. Everybody's safe. Bases are loaded. Wow. Titan Takahashi, one of their mainstays, was going to second base and didn't secure the baseball. And that's going to force Schwager to extend himself. Tyler Tadero bats. Fouls it back into the glove of Kamana Obulasan, the catcher. Makia, the runner at third, doing a little dancing as that ball popped out. New Jersey scored on Ryan McHugh's single. He's now at second. The bases are loaded. Swing and a miss with a good heater on the hands of Tadero. You can hear the din. The parents on both sides really turn out and get into this one. Great atmosphere. Time asked for by Tadero and granted by Wayne Bonington before Schwager delivered. Tadero's their closer, but he actually had to start, leave the game, and then come back in to close. And by coming back in, it means he's done pitching for the tournament, but it got him to this game. Ball three, it gets away, but Makia was definitely not going to take that chance with a full count. Mike Mendez, Michael's father, the manager, reminding everybody to make sure that Schwager comes to the plate before they start running. 3-2, 2 outs, in a forced situation. They will be running. These things spring into action quickly, don't they? Run across for Toms River East, and the bases loaded. Pearl City's Boston Schwager staring in. Called strike three on the corner, and Schwager works out of it. Big strikeout with the bases loaded, but Toms River East out to a 1-0 lead. Toms River East, New Jersey 1, Pearl City, Hawaii 0 as we go to the second. A reminder, you can find Little League on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. the official handle at Little League. You can use the hashtag LLWS. 12-year-old baseball regionals, flagship event getting underway today. And we actually saw 3 kids performing today that we saw last year here in Livermore. We'll explain later. Riley Omine leads off for Pearl City and fouls a pitch off. You may say, Jonathan, this is a 13-year-old All-Star tournament. What are you talking about? As Omine stands in. He was at the plate when Onamura was caught stealing to end the first. You'll notice we have an 11-year-old pitching. High and deep to left. Up against the wall, off the wall. Omine will hold at second with a lead-off double. Will that get Pearl City, Hawaii going? With different wind, he might have had a long ball. As it was, came down fair in the corner as he got a breaking ball up. And Mascaro over there. He and Tadero will flip sometimes, depending on where they expect the ball to go. Didn't really have a chance to run that one down. Yeah, the New Jersey pitcher Declan Sloan is 11. He was with the 12-year-old Toms River East All-Stars earlier this summer. They were eliminated, and he went back to join up with the team with which he played last year. But last year, Needville, Texas was here, and they had room on the roster. They brought up 3 11-year-olds, and one of them hit a grand slam today for the Needville 12-year-olds in the Southwest Regional. So it's an 11 to 13-year-old. It's a wide age range tournament. To the second baseman, Mendez, the out recorded, but Furitani clapping his hands down the line. He knows he moved Omine to within 70 feet of tying the game. The number 6 hitter is the catcher, Justin Kamana'o Bulasan. First pitch swinging, first pitch caught in left, or did he drop it? I think he dropped it. The throw comes all the way in, and he's able to hold the runner. I haven't seen a call yet, but by everyone's reaction, Mascaro dropped it. The threat of the catch was enough to keep Omine at third. That was hammered by Kamana'o Bulasan. And this was a bit of a worry for New Jersey. Would Sloan be able to miss enough bats? There's the line drive to Mascaro, coming in on his backhand. Never able to secure it. Hits a shortstop. Could be 2. Capello to second. Mendez to first. They turn the double play. Runners stranded at third. Pivotal early decisions. And New Jersey holding that 1-0 lead. How about the Toms River East defense? They'll bat next. Livermore, California, site of Little League's Intermediate Baseball World Series. Players 11 to 13. And Toms River East, New Jersey leads Pearl City, Hawaii 1-0 as we go to the bottom of the second inning. 2 sides to this tournament, U.S. side and an international side. You're familiar with that if you've watched Little League before. 6-team double elimination on each side until the bracket championship game. Those are Saturday. There's single elimination. So the winner of this one will play the Keystone Little League from Tampa, Florida on Saturday for a spot in the world title game. Jake Gallagher, the Toms River East third baseman, quickly finds himself down 0-2. New Jersey will swing early in the count, and Pearl City, Hawaii will pound the strike zone quickly. So this one has the potential to move along quickly at times. Down on 3 pitches, and it's the 3rd strikeout already for Schwager. You can see why they were so dominant. 7-0 to win the West Regional down in Arizona. They won a pair of games last Thursday to win that tournament, beating Douglas, Arizona in the afternoon and Encinitas, California in the evening. Omine pitched the afternoon game, and this man Schwager pitched the night game. Brady Gillen, the center fielder, If you hit it to center, I have confidence Brady will catch it, says his manager. Whoa, strike call to run the count 2-1. And you wonder if that kind of evens the score a bit. 3 balls and a strike on Gilden with 1 out here in the second. He is the number 9 hitter out of 12 in the Toms River East order. Swing and a miss. And Schwager has fanned 3 straight and 4 out of 5. And this is straight hard stuff. See if you can hit it. I think New Jersey's already taken more pitches in this game than they have in some other contests. Schwager's pitch count up to 36. J.R. Moltz, the batter, fouls it off. Favorite book, The Cat in the Hat. Can't tell if he's pulling our leg with that or not.
Boss, you got 2. Hey, hit your spots.
Down on 3 pitches, and it only took 12 for Schwager to strike out the side. He's got 5 punch-outs. Pearl City, Hawaii, back to the dish. Yes, hello, hi from Pearl City, Hawaii. We got the HI with cups up there to represent their state. A long way from home, but well supported. Hawaii's made a habit of sending very good teams here. As Noah Propios leads off the top of the third for Pearl City, the Hawaiian state champions. Beat Central Maui 5-2 to win that state title. One of their closest games this summer, actually. Central Maui was here last year and made the U.S. title game before falling to Danville, California. Propios, the complete game hero of their opener on Sunday when their pitching staff was really depleted. He gave them the innings. And takes a breaking ball strike, 1-2. Now 3 balls and 2 strikes as he comes back. Propios to work the count full. Sloan wanting to make sure of the count before he heads back to the mound. Big deep breath and the 3-2. Up the middle, Capello throws on the run in time. 1 away. New Jersey team that is comfortable on this stage. They were at the Metro Regional last summer in Bristol, Connecticut. Came up 1 game short, lost to Massapequa Coast from New York. And so when they decided, and it was a decision, it was not a sure thing until sign-up day, that Toms River East would play and try to put together this all-star team. There's a swing and a miss by Curran Todoroki. But once Michael Mendez and the guys had rounded everybody up, they were all signed up, they started texting the guys from New York. They said, "Are you guys playing? Because we want to see you at regionals." And what do you know? They kept in touch with each other. They won state championships 1 night apart, and they did meet at the East Regional in Delaware. And it was a crazy game. It went 9 innings. And New Jersey got the better of Massapequa Coast 4-3 in 9 innings. Declan Sloan was the winning pitcher in relief in that game. And that was an emotional day for sure. Everything they had built for a year to have another chance at the team that eliminated them as 12-year-olds. So everything after that seems like gravy for Toms River East. It is the second straight year Toms River East has sent a team here. Last year, they went 1-2 and were knocked out by a team from Hawaii. This year, one game further, 2 wins in the tournament for Toms River East. Todoroki fouling pitches off. Macchia and Mascaro, the New Jersey starters, are strikeout pitchers. Big guys, heavy fastballs. Sloan is good breaking stuff, but he's more pitch to contact. Checked his swing, he went around. There's the first strikeout for Declan Sloan with the breaking ball. Check out the movement on this. Don't know if it quite made it to the strike zone, but Curran Todoroki didn't know either. He felt like he had to protect. So 2 down. Lennon Fujimori, the batter. Won the team's fried rice cooking challenge. And as you see, likes to snowboard. What's the best practice for that in Hawaii? Is surfing the best practice to get your balance ready for snowboarding? In right field, it's the second baseman Mendez making the catch. 1-2-3 inning for Declan Sloan. And Toms River East, New Jersey, coming back to the plate in the third. Pearl City, Hawaii played 2 games in this tournament before Boston Schwager was even eligible to pitch. He finally toes the rubber tonight, and he has struck out 5 of the 10 batters to face him, mostly with heaters. He is trailing in the game 1-0 as Pearl City, Hawaii tries to rally against Toms River East, New Jersey in the elimination bracket. The winner of this game plays for the U.S. Championship on Saturday. Here you see the U.S. teams on top. Stan Sitkowitz leads off the third for Toms River East, New Jersey. A couple of storied leagues we have here. Sitkowitz, his sister Charlotte, is his #1 fan. Like shouting out younger sisters on your questionnaire. Respect that. Gloved by Schwager with a leap, and he throws to first to record the out on only 2 pitches. Strikeouts are great, but you can go deeper in the game with 2-pitch comebackers. 95 pitches is the limit for 13-year-olds. The New Jersey starter Sloan is Little League 12, and so he can only throw 85 pitches and then finish the hitter he's working on. Something to keep in mind as Declan Sloan comes to the plate. His 12-year-old team was eliminated in the district tournament. That's not the norm in Toms River. And the manager, Michael Mendez, said, I gave him a couple days before I gave him a call. But when I got on the phone with his parents, he was on the phone saying, yes, I missed you guys, I want to play, before I had even finished asking the question. Which is not to say that he didn't love his 12-year-old teammates who are watching back home. But the chance to keep going and have another summer with the same group he played with last year, too good to pass up. And here he is pitching a big game in Livermore. He's the number 12 hitter, and so the leadoff hitter, Christian Mascaro, waits on deck. And Hawaii would be happy to see him come up with nobody on. And that is the circumstance. 6th strikeout for Schwager.
Number 8, Christian Mascaro.
Here's Mascaro, infield single up the middle on the first pitch of the game. Well, the first pitch he saw of the game, I should say, was the bottom of the first, of course. He's one of only 2 Mets fans on the team. 10 prefer the Yankees. It's not easy.
Good job, boss. Good job hitting your spot.
Boston Schwager from the wind. Down on strikes. Schwager continues to dominate. But Toms River East, New Jersey continues to lead. New Jersey 1, Hawaii nothing. Top of the 4th. If you want your child to experience the teamwork and fun of Little League baseball or softball, you can go to playlittleleague.org and enter your address to find a Little League community program near you. Top of the 4th, Toms River East, New Jersey in navy blue, the champions of the Eastern United States. Pearl City, Hawaii in sky blue, champions of the Western United States. Logan Calleone, number 11 hitter in a 12-player lineup, has a 1-1 count on it. Likes the Percy Jackson books. Hawaii played the district tournament back starting June 16th. Rolled over a breaking ball to third. Gallagher cuts across and throws out Calleone. 1 out here in the 4th. That's really been the separator, to be quite honest, for Toms River East in this tournament. It's defense. Now Cade Funai, the number 12 hitter. And just as Hawaii wanted the bases empty when Christian Mascaro came up, New Jersey wants the bases empty when Boston Schwager comes up. He's on deck. It's a straightaway center, and Gillen ranges over toward right to make the catch. He hasn't proven Michael Mendes wrong yet. Or Mike Mendes, I guess I should say, if I'm speaking about the manager. Shaded to the left of center, but time enough to get over to the right side. Mascaro's in a different field every time. Every time I look up, he's in left. Now he's in right. They switch Mascaro and Tadero on the corners, but it's always Gillen in center. First pitch to Mock. He has to hurry to the bag in time. It's a 7-pitch inning. Halfway through in this elimination game, Toms River East up 1-0. Toms River East, New Jersey 1, Pearl City, Hawaii nothing. Toms River East coming to the plate in the bottom of the 4th. 2, 3, and 4 in the Toms River East order. Capello, Macchia, and McHugh. Chase Capello first pitch swinging and got a good piece, but sent it foul. The shortstop on this team wants to be a professional Fortnite player. That's a strike at the knees, quickly 0-2. Boston Schwager has fanned 7 through 3 innings. Oh, came inside and hit Capello. He is the centerpiece of Toms River East's defense from shortstop. Caught him on the front leg, it's like just below the knee. His aggression on the base paths helped Toms River East rally to beat Taylor North from Michigan. All the American teams were really closely groups. Not a lot separated them this year. Bollinger Canyon, California, and Ascension Parish, Louisiana, both won Goodwill games this morning, having been eliminated 0-2. As Capello dives back in. Eliminated in tight games, too. So this is Logan Macchia. Big cut on the first pitch and fouled it back. 3 years ago when they were 10, he broke the orbital bone around his eye and missed almost all of baseball season. And instead of just moving on to whatever was next or watching TV at home, he became a 10-year-old assistant coach for the All-Star group to stay with his buddies. And so he felt like that gave him some good perspective on the game and how All-Star baseball works. 3 years later, he's the number 3 hitter for a team 1 game away from playing for the U.S. Championship.
Hit your spot right there.
Got a piece of the curveball from Schwager, having to protect that outside corner. Hit that to the right side, and stepping on first base is Onamura. Works as well as a sacrifice bunt, which I know was not what Logan Macchia had in mind when he went up to the plate, but New Jersey does not mind having Jace Capello in scoring position with 1 down. And this is the right guy to have up. Ryan McHugh is 6 for 9 in the tournament with 4 runs driven in. And New Jersey is not a high-scoring team, but he hits the first pitch there. Onamura calls and catches, and very quickly, there are 2 away. And again, you live with it, you die with it. They're first pitch swingers. That's what they are. And he hit a first pitch for the RBI single in the first. This time it didn't work. Moving on to the next guy, and that's Bryce Tomitz. Runner heading for third. Capello slid around the tag. Hawaii wants a replay review. Remember, this is how Capello scored against Michigan. He stole third, and the ball was thrown into left field. And he came around for a run, so that was something that they had in mind here. Kamana Obulasana is saying, I got the ball there plenty of time. Going to the back corner of the base. And the call on the field made by Mark Scott was safe. And Ty Takahashi, the Pearl City manager, will ask for a review. See if this angle tells us something different. Not helpful having Puritani there. You can't really see anybody's hand, so if they had called him out, there probably wouldn't have been an argument, but I don't know that there's enough to overturn it. We'll see. The replay reviews are done from Williamsport, Pennsylvania, Little League headquarters. Each manager gets 2 unsuccessful challenges per 7-inning game. So if you're successful, you keep it, but if you get one wrong, you lose it. Ah, here's another angle. This might tell us. Oh, we got somebody's head in the way, though. You can definitely see the tag on the helmet, and I guess part of the question is, did Omine get a tag down on the arm of Capello as it reached for the base? But if it's just the tag of the helmet, you can see when the helmet moves and the hand is already on the base. Interesting time and reasoning in trying to steal the base. Obviously, you're in a position where you could score on a wild pitch or a passed ball. And again, for me, some of that intent is to see, hey, maybe I can draw a throw. So, decision has been made in Williamsport. Wayne Bonington going to tell us about it. And Jay Scapella will stay at third with 2 down here in the fourth. Everybody wants to know what the pitch was. It was recorded as a ball. Well, does he mean 0-1 or 1-0? They're telling us it's 0-2. It was recorded officially as a ball the first time through, but it was called a strike. And Schwager says, replay this. Fastball up in the zone, swing and a miss. It's still 1-0 New Jersey. Headed to the 5th inning. Elimination game in the Intermediate Baseball World Series. Toms River East, New Jersey, leading Pearl City, Hawaii, 1-0. This is a really big inning, folks. The heart of the Pearl City order is up. And if they don't do something here, they might not get up again. First pitch swinging to right center. Long run. Nobody going to get there. Takahashi to second. Will he light out for third? He holds up as the throw comes in. Lead off double. The second time today. Pearl City's done that. Declan Sloan up with the fastball, and Titan Takahashi didn't miss it. This will be very interesting. Sloan has been efficient. He handled the bottom of the order well. The top of the order, though, threatened the last time through, and only a caught stealing and a double play kept Pearl City from scoring. Surely they won't bunt on Amora. Nope, he's swinging, hit down to first, but foul. Always wanted to play baseball like his older brother Christian, who played in the first intermediate regionals back in 2013. That's called a strike. McHugh trying to hold it near the corner, and it's 0-2. Base hit into right field, hops up for Mascaro. He will loop it well beyond home plate, and that allows the runner to go to second. Christian Mascaro has a great arm. That one got away from him. Second and third, nobody out, and a chance for Pearl City, Hawaii to take the lead. They'll switch to left field now for the right-handed Omine. If you're keeping track of Tadero and Mascaro playing left and right field, you're going to need a new pencil. Infield comes in for New Jersey. Riley Omine takes a fastball upstairs. There's a base open with Furatani on deck. And you don't want to put an additional run on and see him come around to score. You can see the catcher McHugh motioning down. Keep it down, because Sloan has been up. That led to the double off the bat of Takahashi. I think he's saying he wants to walk him. McHugh will let the pitching coach Ed Tadero and the manager Mike Mendes know what he wants to do. And he's saying, Ford, do you want to walk him? We don't want to pitch to this guy anyway, but that loads the bases with nobody out. I believe this is Ed Tadero. And they'll let Ryan McHugh call some pitches, and as you saw, he will make signs back to them. Well, apparently he didn't get them on board with that one. That's the pitch down that Sloan actually wants to throw. That pitch has been called a strike at times. So he used up one more pitch before making the decision. Ryan McHugh saying, "Told you so." All right, so Furutani, the hitter, he's no slouch. Bases loaded. Infield mostly in. 1-0 game in the 5th. Sloan to the plate. Swing and a miss and an off-speed delivery. Tremendous slot from Declan Sloan, who has an all-business expression on his face right now. That's the big breaking ball up. It's not this simple, but if they could wiggle off the hook here, it would be incredible. Foul straight back. Remember, 12-player batting order, and so if you deal with this part of the order and don't give up any runs here, which is really tough, Hawaii may not get its best hitters all the way through it one more time. Meanwhile, if you're Pearl City, you got a chance to take the lead here, not just tie it. Take control of the game the way Schwager's pitching. 1-2. Furutani able to lay off a good 2-strike offering. His dad, one of the assistant coaches, also played at Pearl City. It's kind of amazing. We have the 1988 U.S. 12-year-old champions against the 1998 world champions at the 12-year-old age level. A couple of little leagues with great history. They're checking the pitch count. I have 52. And again, he only gets 85 because he's a 12-year-old, and so Mike Mendez saying, I have to be on top of this. It's a rough time, though, to ice your pitcher, right, with the 2-2 count. Bases loaded, nobody out. Declan Sloan to the plate. Swing and a miss and a breaking ball and a fist pump. Declan Sloan fired up. Still a lot of work to do to get out of this. Really good breaking ball. Might have been a strike if Furutani hadn't swung. Justin Kamanaʻo-Bulasan hit a bullet his first time up for a single to left. They remembered, and they started it with a curveball, but a missed high. No open base. Do they risk another breaking ball here? Got the strike call. I love this matchup, by the way. This is an 11-year-old against a 12-year-old in an under-13 tournament. Their birthdays are very close to respective cutoffs, but still. Hit the breaking ball to deep right center. Tadero lines it up, should tie the game. They'll throw to second. Safe there, throw it back to the plate. 2-1 Hawaii. And the ball gets away again. And for the first time in this tournament, New Jersey throws it around. And that's put Hawaii in front. This has been the best defensive team on the U.S. side of the bracket. But that did not pay off. We know right away that's probably enough to get it in. Tadero tries to throw to the plate instead of hitting the cutoff man. That lets the runner go to second. McHugh says, I can get this guy. But it gave Onamura the chance to run home. I want to make sure the scoreboard shows 2 outs, because there aren't. So 2-1 the lead for Pearl City, Hawaii here in the 5th. They have Boston Schwager on the mound, who has struck out 8. And New Jersey has the 6th spot in the order, so they don't even have to face the top of the New Jersey order again. Noah Balderas trying to add to that lead. They actually gave New Jersey no errors in all of that. They just said everything happened on the throw. Foul back into the glove of McHugh. Left the breaking ball up this time. Fouled it into the glove. McHugh held on, and Balderas is down on strikes. New Jersey's defense opens just enough for Pearl City, Hawaii to take the lead. Now Boston Schwager will try and close it up. Titan Takahashi doubled to start the 5th, and Key a 2-run Pearl City, Hawaii rally. They lead Toms River East, New Jersey 2-1 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. And on the mound they have Boston Schwager, who has been filthy. New Jersey with 6, 7, and 8 in the order here. Michael Mendez leads it off for him. The emotional leaders of this team. One of the guys who rounded up teammates when there was snow on the ground to get them to sign up so they could have a 13-year-old season together. New Jersey scored in the 1st, an infield single, a ground out, a stolen base, and a single plating Mascaro. But they stranded the bases loaded, and since then, Schwager has been in complete control. That was strike 3 on the inside corner, his 9th punch out of the game. And you saw Mendez's reaction coming from the first base side of the rubber. It seems consistent with what we've seen, but I'm not in the batter's box. Michael Mendez was. Tyler Tadero, the batter. He had thrown 39 pitches, Schwager, through 2 innings. Really, it was the first inning. He threw 27 pitches in the first. Since then, it's been 11 or 12, almost every inning. And that's let him go pretty deep into this one. They'd like him to finish it. Hit down to third. Fielded there by Omine across for the second out. And by filling up the strike zone, Austin Schwager has Pearl City, Hawaii in control of this one. But as always, a one-run lead is plenty tenuous. And New Jersey is used to these. 7 of their last 9 games have been one-run games. They've won 6. And their 2 previous elimination games in Livermore, they came from behind to win both by a run.
Let's go, boss.
Jake Gallagher, the hitter, with 2 down. Might see him on the mound today. His dad, one of the coaches. Well, Schwager doesn't even need the breaking ball right now.
Hey, be smart, be smart. Like the ball. More. Yeah.
Playable at short for Furatani. And Schwager keeps Hawaii in full control. Pearl City back to the plate in the 6th. A 2-run 5th inning to put Hawaii in front. They come back to the plate in the 6th. 6 outs away from playing for the U.S. title and getting another crack at Florida. That's well hit to left, but Tyler Tadero goes back to make the grab. It's what kind of still baffles you about the way Hawaii took the lead. New Jersey's been really outstanding defensively, making every play. And that was the one time in this tournament where they've thrown the ball around. And they got burned. They got punished for it. And that's really what we've seen Hawaii do throughout this tournament. You make a mistake, Pearl City's going to take advantage. And that was one way that Florida got the win last night. Almost flawless defensive game. And officially, no errors. So it counts as flawless. It helps when you get a whole mess of strikeouts. Presley Bromberg will not be available to pitch on Saturday. Both of these teams will be happy of that, should they get there. Curran Todoroki, couple of hits in the tournament. Chased that one. McHugh caught it on one bounce and sidearms to first for the second out. In the bottom of the 6th, New Jersey will have Gillen, Moltz, and Sitkowitz, 9, 10, and 11, due up. As Lennon Fujimori stands in. What journeys both these teams have had to get here. Can you start district play back in June? From Hawaii, they went to Kauai for the state tournament and to Arizona for the long regional tournament. For New Jersey, they play district, sections, states, and then regionals. Neither one of them had lost until they got here to Livermore. Both of them beaten by Keystone from Tampa, Florida. The 1-2. It hit Fujimori, who certainly moved his body toward it to make sure that it hit him. He's on with 2 outs. I don't know if he could have gotten out of the way of that. He's aboard. Will they try and run? Logan Callione, the batter, fouls that one off. He is the number 11 hitter in the 12-player lineup. So Pearl City will get the top of the order up in the top of the 7th. Sloan steps off. Again, he's going up to 85 pitches. They really relied on 4 pitchers for most regionals, at least, and the World Series. The other 3 are all unavailable today. And so Sloan is carrying the load. Whoever comes in next will not have quite the same level of experience. As you see, 11 and 12-year-olds only get 85 pitches as their max. And he is both of those. He is an 11-year-old, but officially he is baseball 12 because he turns 12 next week. They've got him to swing at high fastballs. There's a breaking ball down next. I think the catcher is shaking off his coaches from time to time. To straightaway center, playable for Gillen. To the bottom of the 6th we go. Toms River East, New Jersey needs a run. Boston Schwager from Pearl City has been dominant. It's long. (2-1) Pearl City, Hawaii, as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Boston Schwager, the man on the mound, has been the story. 3 of the first 4 New Jersey batters reached against him. They led 1-0. They loaded the bases in the first. Since then, he's retired 15 of the last 16 to face him. He hit 1 batter with an 0-2 count. And so New Jersey is taking some pitches here. I don't know if they're going to be able to get him up to 95, though, without doing some hitting. Brady Gillen trying to find his way on base. Well, he swung too high and fouled it off. Again, that's how they roll. Todd Frazier, a hero of this league, a coach in this league now. Going way back to the 98 team. 3 balls and a strike to Gillen, leading off the 6th. You can hear the call from the dugout for him to step off. Do you take here 3-1 or do you give him the green light? This New Jersey style is hacking. He took it, and the count goes full. Bottom of the 6th. These are 7-inning games as 13-year-olds. New Jersey, 9, 10, 11, and 12 trying to start something. Hit on the ground to second. Takahashi stays down and throws out Gillen, 1 away.
Got boy, boss, stay tough, kid, stay tough.
16 out of 17 set down by Schwager.
Number 12, J.R. Maltz.
J.R. Maltz, the batter. Strike called on the inside corner. New Jersey is not happy with that pitch being called a strike. He's the other Mets fan. .57 strikes on 80 pitches. Struck out 9, walked 1. And just the 2 hits against him back in the first. You heard the instruction, pitch to contact. Fouled away by Moltz. Line to the right side, out of play, foul. Good effort from Onamura. And he can laugh about it right in front of his own dugout. What a great event. Pearl City, Hawaii, and Toms River East, New Jersey, treating us to another tight ball game. Time never brought back in the home plate umpire, Wayne Bonington. Came down from Oregon. Brings us back into play. 3-2 pitch. Low ball 4, second walk. Issued by Schwager. $15 pitches in this inning, and again, the max is 95, so they're inching closer. Hawaii, of course, has plenty of other pitchers, but not too many who throw like this. Stan Sitkowitz retired on a comebacker in the third. Hawaiian middle infielders are really pinched tight to second base. Looking to turn a double play if the situation presents itself. Pretty deep center, but playable out there for Gropius for the second out. Two outs. Declan Sloan, the batter. The pitcher hits 12 out of 12 in the order. Close decision at first. You could hear the ooze from the Pearl City faithful.
Not going anywhere.
Ed Tadero saying you're not going anywhere. Hope I'm getting that right. Mike Mendes, the manager, Ed Tadero, and George Gallagher, the coaches on the Toms River East staff. Schwager steps off again. Schwager with 9 strikeouts on the day, trying to get to the 7th. Swing and a miss. Sloan frustrated. He chased one out of the zone. Strikeout number 10 for Boston Schwager. Pearl City, Hawaii, 3 outs away from playing for the U.S. title. 2-1 Hawaii as we go to the 7th. Little League would like to extend a special thank you to official sponsors like Eggland, Best, Gatorade. These companies provide year-round support to the Little League program, helping to create opportunities and experiences for families and communities. Little League also wants to thank dedicated volunteers who make the program a special experience. for millions of children around the world. What a great experience this tournament has been for 12 teams from around the world. After this game, we'll be down to 4. Cade Funai leads off the top of the 7th for Pearl City, Hawaii, and the top of the order will follow him. Hit down to 3rd, backhanded by Gallagher. Long throw across, in time. New Jersey's defense continues to produce. And there's 1 out. He made that look easy, and it is not.
With 1 out, fighting for the rest.
I mean, he had to go a long way for it. Stopped on a dime and threw a strike. Top of the line order has been getting good swings against Declan Sloan. He starts off Schwager with a strike. You can see the pitch count. Declan Sloan cannot start a hitter after he hits 85 pitches. Schwager is at 92. He cannot start a hitter after 95 pitches. Well, that's the bottom of the inning. Breaking ball, same spot. Strike 2. Hit right back to Sloan. 2 outs here in the 7th. Whether New Jersey wins or loses, Declan Sloan has pitched a whale of a game. We saw him in the dugout after the 2nd run scored in the 5th, and he was so frustrated to have given up the lead. Starts Takahashi with a breaking ball hit right to Capello. 1-2-3-7. New Jersey will have the top of its order coming to the plate to try and tie and or win it when we return. New Jersey thinks they have it, but Pearl City, Hawaii has other ideas. 2-1 game, bottom of the 7th. All eyes on Boston Schwager on the mound. Christian Mascaro leads it off. Toms River East, New Jersey's leadoff hitter, and he takes the ball. I think he's taken a strike, which is unusual. That's called a strike. 1-2, and this means it's the last batter Schwager will face, and I have a feeling that was intentional. He's talking, calling timeout there. You can see him yelling, and it's not easy to hear in the bottom of the 7th. Time called again. Mascaro's their guy, and so this is the hitter Toms River East is counting on to reach to start a rally. Ty Takahashi comes out telling Boston Schwager, this is your last batter. Make it count. Everybody checks the pitch count on the scoreboard. What a game he has pitched. He's retired 18 of the last 20. The only 2 to reach, a hit batter with 2 strikes and a walk on a full count after multiple fouls. It's a 1-2. No, we're not ready to go yet. Now we are. Swing and a miss. He got him. Chased it out of the zone. 11th strikeout for Schwager. 1 out in the 7th.
That is pitch number 96 for Boston Schwager. Boston, terrific job as you know.
This was best against best. High fives all around for Boston Schwager. The hug from Ty Takahashi. And he leaves Pearl City, Hawaii 2 outs away from playing for the U.S. Championship on Saturday. best against best. Schwager against Mascaro. 1-2 count. Straight gas up in the zone. You knew Mascaro had been gearing up for that. He kind of took one for the team by taking pitches. He's not normally a guy to do that. To make sure Schwager didn't face any more hitters.
Now pitching to the west, number 3, Noah Balderas.
And it's Noah Balderas, the lefty, who provides a very different look than Schwager. When I've seen him pitch, it's been almost all curveballs. Pitched in the regionals against Oregon and against Arizona. Didn't throw a whole lot, though. Boston Schwager staying loose. They're 2 outs away. How about Schwager? 6 1/3, 2 hits, 11 strikeouts, 2 walks, and a hit batter. But as Declan Sloan is not shy. As New Jersey found out on Monday, 2 outs away from winning. Can be a long 2 outs. They'll try and turn the tables on their fate from the Florida game on Monday. Jace Capello bats with 1 out in the 7th. His dad, Dave, played in the Little League World Series in 1999 and actually made the last out of the U.S. Championship game. As you see the looping curveball for strike 1. Well, at least Jace can't also make the last out of this one. That would be a lot for one family. He is a spark plug and their leader from short. Fouled it off his own helmet and may need to take a minute. Ball and 2 strikes. Hit him. Capello hit by the pitch. Pearl City catcher Kamana Obulasan saying he leaned into it. But Jace Capello to first with 1 out. Hit batters are reviewable, but I don't know if leaning in is. Again, we saw Pearl City do this as well. There's no doubt it's going to hit him if he just freezes. And it's not going to be called a strike. That's really the only time you're going to see that brought back, is if it's blatantly obvious or the pitch would have been called a strike. And Wayne Bonington is not going to make that determination. So 1 out base runner. Capello shares a laugh with Onamura at first. Logan Matia, the batter. Throw to first, chases Capello back. Over again, Capello dives in safely again, makes sure to keep some part of his body touching the base.
Righty, heads up, right. Righty, heads up.
Swing and a miss at the Balderas breaking ball. You know it's coming. That doesn't mean you can hit it. It is much easier said than done to sit breaking ball. Throw to first. Balk called. Balk called. To second base goes Capello. Darren Lambert called a balk. New Jersey benefited one in beating Louisiana the other night. And now the tying run is in scoring position. You can see his body fall at the end toward home. That's what I'm thinking it has to be. That ball did not get far enough away for Capello to advance. And with a lefty pitching, oh, here's a look at it coming toward first base. Swing and a miss. Knock you out in front of a curve. And he's going to be seeing that one for a long time. 2 down. Ryan McHugh, the batter, he's been their best hitter in this tournament. With a lefty pitching, I wonder if Capello tries to take third here. Remember, he did it in the fourth, trying to draw an errant throw. Takahashi at second, trying to keep him close-ish. They spin and throw, and Takahashi able to hold it. Valderas is not particularly quick to the plate, and he's throwing curveballs that are not particularly efficient in terms of how fast they get there. And that would give Capello time to race for third. But boy, is it a problem if you get caught. They're giving him a lot of room at the moment, which may be a ploy. First pitch. Wow, called a strike. McHugh, a catcher, can't believe it. Again, McHugh has spent 7 innings behind the plate. He knows what the strike zone is. You saw his reaction. Now will he adjust? Oh boy. The nerves on this one. Pearl City, Hawaii. 1 out away from going to the U.S. Championship game. Another pickoff throw to second with the center fielder Propios ready to back it up. Hit the breaking ball left side, gets in the hole at short, and caught off third, diving back home. Capello safe at third. He's safe. And New Jersey is still alive. The runner goes to second while all that was going on. It's a base hit for McHugh. Capello was rounding the bag. Great play by Furatani to get to it and almost make a play at third. Furatani tracks us in the hole. Otherwise, Capello's going to score. Capello's being told right there, get back to third. He dives in and is clearly there before Furatani crashes into the party. Now, that hand out from Mark Scott is not out. That hand out is interference. But it's interference from Capello going back to the base. So he doesn't get home plate because of it. There's interference preventing him going back to third. He got there anyway. Second and third, 2 outs. Bryce Tomitz. Chance to be a hero. He had the walk-off against Stafford in the New Jersey State Final. He's going to see breaking balls. If any of them slip, Jace Capello's coming home. It's a 1-run game. This is what Toms River East does. He checked his swing. Did he go? He was not called at the plate. Wow. Wow. Darren Lambert said he swung. 1-2.
Justin, good job. Good job.
Mike Mendes, the Toms River East manager, conversing with Wayne Bonington, the home plate umpire, and now Darren Lambert, the first base umpire, brought in. Check swings are not listed here as something you can review. Obviously, balls and strikes in general are not. That's the swing of Bryce Tomitz, ruled a swing by the first base umpire on appeal. So the check was, is this reviewable or not? And the answer is no. So it's a strike. Not reviewable is what he was saying, so it doesn't count as a challenge either. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tying run at third, go-ahead run, winning run at second. But an out would send Hawaii to the state final. Or to the national final, of course. The 1-2. Called strike 3. Pearl City, Hawaii will play for the U.S. Championship on Saturday. What a finish. Noah Balderas flinging nothing but curveballs. Threw a fastball on the outer half. And Pearl City, Hawaii strikes for 2 runs in the top of the 5th and makes it hold up behind Boston Schwager. Wow. The runner was coming from third. He probably would have been tagged out, although that would have been another fun decision to make. But Pearl City, Hawaii has won it, and they will play Keystone from Tampa, Florida, Saturday for the U.S. Championship. What a great game. We've had some fantastic ones. This was so tight. New Jersey, 8 out of its last 10 games decided by 1 run. They go 6-2 in those, and the second one sends them home. Hawaii, so dominant all year, has emerged from a 1-run game, 15-1 now, and they get a rematch with the Florida team that beat them last night. Great ball game. Thanks for staying with us. Saturday we'll have 2 games for you. The International Championship game at 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific. These guys went 12 innings yesterday. Navajoa, Mexico against West Seoul, South Korea. And then the U.S. Championship to follow, maybe at 8 Eastern, maybe an hour after the other game, Florida against Hawaii. For everyone involved in our broadcast, our great crew in Livermore, I'm Jonathan Yardley. Thanks for watching tonight. The final score in the Intermediate World Series, Pearl City, Hawaii 2, Toms River East, New Jersey 1. We'll talk to you Saturday, the final 4 teams vying for a world championship.